All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. Let me just get a little hello chat and you can see if everybody can hear me loud and clear. Good to see you all. All right. Good morning, Don. Good to see you all. All right. Norm, Jose, everyone. Loud and clear. Hello, hello. All right, everybody see me okay on YouTube, Facebook Live? Good to see you all. All right, welcome back, everybody. Today is Thursday. I tell you, I got a really good list today. Look at this gorgeous list right here going on. And not a lot. And you know what? There's a lot of good stocks that are moving that I found that I thought were pretty cool looking stocks. Some of them, the volume was kind of low. Some of the spread was pretty big. But for Thursday, we know what Thursday is, right? Thursday is hump day. So it's going to be a really nice day tomorrow, Friday. I expect a lot of you guys taking off. Let's make our money today here quick and enjoy the sunny day. It is gorgeous here in New York. Not a cloud in the sky. A little chilly this morning, actually. But really looking forward to it. And oh, by the way, and don't forget, you guys have watched my video. Fausto Home Living. I don't know if you guys ever saw it. I'll put the link in there. Fausto Home Living. This actually is the this weekend. I'm really excited for it because we are going to post a new video on Sunday. We're doing the annual tomato sauce, which is another channel I do run. So you guys definitely want to check it out. So don't miss it. Yeah, go on YouTube and you can watch a whole video on it. And make sure you like us and follow us on that. Pretty cool because I'll send you the alerts on it. So it's a pretty cool channel. And I got to get ready for it. So I'm looking forward to it. All right. But yeah, it's pretty cool, Lead. I remember I had it last year. Really great video if you guys want to learn how to make fresh Italian gold jar sauce. Awesome. All right. But with that said, we need to make money first to go spend that money on the weekend, right? So there are a lot of stocks that are moving. But before we do that, hold on 1 second. I got to fix something here. All right. So, I mean, we got this one stock, this XELB, that's doing pretty good. But I want to talk about what happened yesterday because yesterday was a pretty decent day. There was a couple of good moving stocks. Some of them moved pretty nicely. Some of them didn't. Our swing trades are doing pretty well, too. So I want to bring up a couple of these stocks. I'm going to talk about what's happening for today. First of all, let's talk about the BDR. That was yesterday. That did really, really well. Hold on 1 second. We bring up a long-term chart. So this stock just got halted. It went up. It got halted. It went up. And you could see right here, the stock went from $1.50, shot up, went all the way up to about $4. It came right back down. Great short squeeze. Nice little move right there. And, you know, we always say you can't go broke taking a profit. Great traders never buy at the bottom and sell top. You always buy in between. So make sure you definitely check out that stock. And hopefully everyone did pretty well on it. But honestly, it was pretty damn volatile too. What else we had? Oops, spelled it wrong. Was it the KRRK? That one also, stock has been a phenomenal day trade, and it's been a killer swing trade, and you could see it. It's just like it started at $1, $1.50. $1.75, $2, $3, $4, and then you could see the wick getting bigger, 4 to 5, 6 to 7, and then yesterday it really just blew up. It just literally went from like 9 all the way to 12. Now, why did it stop at 12? Not because of the chart said so. It's because of the level 3, level 4 said so. A lot of big iceberg orders. You guys ever heard of program trading? Well, program trading kicked in at its best right there. So that's why it's kind of capping out. If it does break out of this, the stock's going to do pretty well. I also want to talk about BJ's. BJ's. All right. So BJ's also been a great swing trade. I've been a huge fan of BJ's since the day it came public. I sold it, bought something else, did pretty well with it. I should have stuck with this stock. I don't know why, sometimes you have like, I don't know. I got kind of bored of the stock. A lot of you remember it back in 19. We traded it. It wasn't really going anywhere. And then once the coronavirus kicked in, you know where everybody's going, right? They're all cooking at home. Nobody's shopping out. The stock did really well because of it. And now it's breaking all-time highs. So that stock's doing really well. I jumped in pretty late. I jumped in once it had this big spike right here when it went from 28 to 38. I got in right around 34, 35. I actually bought more 2 days ago. I averaged up on that trade, so it's doing pretty well. So listen, you know what's crazy? There's not that many $43 stocks anymore. Like we talked about Wayfair, right? Wayfair was $40. Who's going out and spend $330? I was trading Wick, right? Who's going out there and spending, an $80 stock or go to 300? There's no cheap stocks. That's the big thing people are going to look at, other than look at Tesla, I know it's a great stock. We should have listen, stock 400 to 1800. Who's going out dumping $1,800 on a stock? So there's a lot of, there's still a couple of cheap ones. I was a little disappointed on this one. I bought this stock. I'm actually losing money in a swing trade. I bought this yesterday, but Pinterest, still a cheap little stock. If Pinterest breaks this resistance, which I thought it was, it actually didn't yet. But I'm still a fan of Pinterest. I'm still a fan of it. I mean, it's not that many, high-tech stocks. I mean, Zoom. We killed it on that Zoom trade. Zoom did great when I told you about the whole the Democratic convention, that they were doing a lot of Zoom stuff on there. So that stock did pretty well right there. Hold on, I'm sorry, but let me fix the screen for the people on YouTube Live and Facebook Live so you can see a little bit better. So so that one did really well. But a couple other stocks I just want to bring up. Home right there. And that was another last one that did as good as a day trade. And also you could see it, it became a good swing trade. Listen, I'm going to say it every single day, and this is the problem that people always have. They think day trading is the riskiest thing. It's not. It's actually the least risky. But how do you know what to do as a swing trade? How the hell do you know what to do as an option trade if you don't even know what's happening over the course of the day? So here you have a really good move on all these stocks that did pretty well. And obviously you could see when you look at the right on the swing trades part, like, holy crap, this stock is just started. So don't ever think like you missed the boat. Everyone's always thinking, is it too late to jump in certain stocks? Is it too late to get into this business? Listen, you know when it's too late to get into this business? The day you die. Because the stock market is not going out of business. It'll never go out of business. And, and when you and I die, it'll still be here. So that's the way you got to look at it. So a couple other stocks I want to bring up, because there are a couple of good things that are moving this morning. And I want to start off with the OPGN. And OPGN is obviously doing really, really well. And let me just fix the chart right here. So OPGN, let me just bring this up over here. The OPGN had a huge buyer. You can see it right here. There's a 23. You see his big buyers out, 50,000, 23,000. Stock traded 19 million shares already. It's only 910. I mean, it's unbelievable how much the market, the stock already traded. Takes a lot of volume to move it, but I'm looking over here in the iceberg orders. I'm going to bring over here and bring up my level 4. You could see that there was a big order right here. Once this guy came out here, the stock was like, I don't know, almost 60, 70,000. He kept sitting there bidding it up, but the stock started making higher highs. It's starting to make a little bit lower lows right now until these guys start getting hit. It looks like it's going to probably hold up here. Probably, like I said, probably till maybe 9:30. I might not look at it, but 8:30. If you got in here when you were supposed to, everyone should have been in around 320. Listen, it's still cheap. I mean, you made 30 cents, 40 cents on that stock. It's still, 1,000 shares, $3,000. Yeah, some people dump that on an option trade. Made a hell of a lot more money trading this one. So another stock that's moving too that we found this morning was the XELB. I might have second thoughts on this stock. It's up about 40%, 1 million shares already traded. You got some good iceberg orders here on the right. You got a 15,000 share buyer, 10,000 time and sales. Getting a lot of reds right now. That means the bids are getting executed. So you can see why it's trending down. I might get second thoughts. I'm going to probably put this on the second list, not the prime list. AESC, another stock. It's trading in a great range. I mean, it's going from 210, 220, 210. Looks like it's been a little bit of a funnel right now. It had that big push right around 8 o'clock this morning where it ran from $1.80 to 230. The stock got hammered. You could see right there. Last year, the thing just got destroyed, basically. Went from 11 all the way down to 4. Got a nice little dead cat bounce right there, but never came back. But I don't know, maybe this is the bottom. I mean, we traded the stock not too long ago. We traded the stock right about here. You can see when the stock went from 3 to 6. So this stock, we know it moves. It's got good volume. But as of right now, it's kind of flat. So we'll see how she opens up. OGEN's another one I found this morning. Penny stock, though. I don't know, 17%. I mean, I need to see how that opens up. Second protocol stock also. MYO, another stock that's moving this morning too, up about 7%. Now, the reason why I put this stock up on my list is that this stock, if you look here last year, was $160 stock. So MYO, got hammered. And, we traded the stock in January. A lot of you remember this. Go back to your journals. This stock right here, a lot of you remember here, this stock right there. Let me just zoom in here. The stock right here, put it a daily, went from like $5 to $40. You guys remember this stock? We really killed the stock. We know the stock can get very volatile and very moved. And this wasn't the first time we traded it. We traded in April. We traded it over here in July. You can see all those little big wicks right there. Go back to your journals. Remember it, because I think some of you guys got a little pinched on this stock. So remember, we know it moves. You should have took very good notes the way we train you, knowing who the dominating brokerage firm was, knowing which ECN is more predominant, and then, because listen, at the end of the day, we'll just try to make a day's living, right? RKT, another one that's moving pretty nicely. That one's moving nice and smooth. It is a lot much of a level. I would give it a 3, category 3, I'm sorry, and up. It's not 1 or 2. Great iceberg orders right there on the right. I see some sellers starting to hold it back. You got this 12,000 share seller right there that's kind of pushing it down from 1265. That's probably why you can see it's kind of backing off right here. I want to see that guy get done. If I see that guy get done on time and sales, which kind of looks like it, seeing all these greens, maybe that stock is also going to get a nice push. Now, one last stock before we go. I know there are a couple other stocks that are moving in here. Another one's a stock that's moving, but they're penny stocks. Naked, you guys remember this. We traded this stock too. But until the market opens up, it's under $1, so it kind of throws me off. I'm not really a fan of that. This is another penny stock. This is the only reason I don't want to go into details of penny stocks because I got a thing on that. But when you look at this, people bring them up. They're like, oh, what about this one, that one? Listen, these things go up and down pretty quickly. I don't know who the dominating brokerage firms are. It really kind of throws me off, and that's why I don't like to trade some of them. That's why I got to be pretty careful on certain with these. Did I put this one on here? No. Throw this one on there too, the ANTE. I want to keep an eye on that one too. All right. No good dead cat bounces there, by the way. I don't see too many stocks. Now, listen, everybody remembers Kodak. Okay, what happened with Kodak? All right, Kodak apparently got this big deal, and the stock, regarding about the farmers, a government contract, and then all of a sudden, I don't know if they pulled it, whatever it is, stock literally went from like $3 all the way to 60. Okay, now, how did it go up so fast? Why did it go up so fast? It was all short squeezing. It was all hype. And it all started with President Trump. He kept talking about it. Hey, you know what? We're going to our country, our major companies here in the U.S. We're not going overseas. You saw tweets. You saw other stations talking about Kodak. And, love them or hate them, that's one of the main reasons why the stock went up. Okay, now, what happened yesterday? Goodyear tires. I'm telling you right now, this could be the next the next Kodak. He's bashing it. He's got a really big microphone. Once again, like him, hate him, it's our businesses. We're here to make money. When it comes to trading, you have to understand something. When it gets advertised on financial stations, news stations, more people like, holy crap, what's going on with this stock? What's going on with that one? It causes it. And then when you have the most powerful man in office, even bashing it, it's only to make it worse. So, there's only speculation, but from experience, this stock could be a really nice short. And knowing that the stock is only here at 940, it could drop down to 5. And if it trickle-down effect starts kicking in, I will keep an eye on that stock. Listen, I love when people talk about it. The CEO comes on. We saw it with Nikola. We see it what happened with BlackBerry. We've seen what happened with Apple. We also seen it happen with Tesla. Okay, why can't it happen when somebody out there does it with GT? Listen. Let me just tell you a little advice that I learned from one of the greatest basketball players in the world, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan always said, "Listen, the other people also buy sneakers too." Okay, that's why. So when you start picking a side, guess what? You just cut half of your buyers. So you know what? as a trader, listen, if you got a war regarding about oil, if it's something, listen, today and moving forward, you're going to be noticing a lot of speakers, and I'm going to be doing a lot of presentations talking about the election. Some of you are going to like it. Some of you are going to hate it. Some of you are going to want to turn off. Some people are going to be cheering and popping champagne. But at the end of the day, we're traders, and we have to trade the market and how it trades going to this election. And you damn well better know what to do, because you know what? The election is no different than what happened with the coronavirus. Some companies got destroyed because of it. Some people made a killing on it, okay? So, you know what? And if you were a business owner that got destroyed and now you're getting all pissed off because other people are making so much money off it, you know what? As a trader, we can't be biased. You just got to follow the money and just make your day's pay. And you know what? And make sure you're going to keep this as the greatest job in the world. Listen, and exactly right, Norman. One thing I learned in you going to college and taking business courses, and I actually failed this question. It was a bonus question, and I want to share it with you because I want to get back into. I want to let you guys know, because all these events coming up today, I want to get you guys registered. But one of the biggest, a bonus question I got failed, and it always stuck in my head, because I was an entrepreneur my whole life, and my whole family's been entrepreneurs. I mean, some of them became multi-billionaires, millionaires in my family. From my father, being first generation Italian, we learned how to be entrepreneurs. And the one thing that I failed, and always bothered me in the back of my head, is that my professor told me, he said, "What's the definition of business?" Okay. What is the definition of business? And I wrote this whole long paragraph trying to explain it. And you know what it is? I'm going to teach every one of you a valuable lesson. It's 2 words: making money. That's the definition of business. Making money. That's all. So trading is a business. And what are you doing here? Trying to make money. So don't be biased. Don't be prejudiced. Don't be, pick one-sided. You know what? You're going to see some things I'm going to talk about coming up in some of these presentations that are going to be going on today. And I'm going to talk about them. And you're going to see, like, holy crap, it makes perfect sense. But at the end of the day, you're here for one reason only. You're not here to look at, hear me speak, or you might like the presentations. You love what we're doing. Listen, you're here to make money. Let's be honest. And, some of you here that are trial members will find out it's not for you. Some of you can be like, you know what, there's a great business I want to get into, but you got to treat it like a business. So with that said, guys, before we go and get ready for the market, just want to bring up a couple of things and want to point a couple of events that are coming up. So right here, I'm just going to bring this up really quick right here. So we got 2 big events that are going on right now. I'm going to share the links in YouTube and Facebook Live. At 12 o'clock, open house here with Fausto, and I'm going to be on timing research on a multi-speaker event that's going on all day. So don't miss these 2 big events that are coming up. All right, and I'm going to talk about the election, and I'm going to start talking about it now, because things start kicking in now between the Democratic convention and the Republican convention going tomorrow. And I think you guys, as business traders, you need to listen what they're saying, okay? Because what they say is going to affect the market, and depending on their ideology or their, what their platform is all about, is going to affect immediately certain stocks, depending on who's leading and who's dropping. And it's going to be very, very volatile, which means only one thing: you guys can make a lot of money off this, and that's all that what matters, okay? So let's go out there and do it, so don't miss these 2 big events. All right, guys? Good luck. Happy trading. I'm going to put the watch list in there for everybody here on YouTube and Facebook Live. Like I said, I hope to see all of you at these events. And once again, just like us and friend us here on the bottom, and share us out there to your friends and family and your groups, and get them in here, because the more of us do this, the more we'll, because it really stinks to see people lose money, and there's no reason for it. So let's go out there and do the best we can to promote them. All right, guys, good luck, happy trading. And for everybody here in the cyber group, you see something, you say something. All right, and we'll see you back here at 2:30 for the afternoon meeting. We'll start commentary in the cyber group room at 9:30. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll see you for these upcoming events today.